Cancor, I have objected to the use of the guillotine right throughout this week and last week. On this occasion, however, I do have to acknowledge that the government has acceded to a request from the Labour Party that the multi-unit development bill would be passed through second stage before the summer recess, to allow that bill to go into committee. This is a piece of legislation that the Labour Party has been seeking for quite some time. There are huge problems in various apartment blocks with the operation of management companies, their functioning and so on, and it's been an area that has been unregulated really for a very long period of time. We had moved proposals here ourselves some time ago, and we've been pressing government to introduce legislation and to have legislation passed dealing with the multi-unit developments and management companies and all that goes with that. So I acknowledge that the government has included in today's order paper the second stage of the multi-unit development bill and the conclusion of that to allow it to go into committee during the recess. However, I very much regret that it will be 3 months before that bill can come back into the House for a port stage to get it completed and to get it enacted, and that's something that I'll deal with when I speak on the next item. But I think, in fairness to Cancor, I should acknowledge that the government has accepted the Labour Party request that the multi-unit development bill be included in today's order paper. The proposal before us is a proposal from the Fianna Fáil and Green government to close down the Dáil until the 29th of September. Now, even
we have Deputy Gilmour without interruption, please.
Even by the standards of this government, closing down the Dáil until the 29th of September is exceptional. We have to go back to 2003 to get a later date for the resumption of the Dáil than the government is proposing for this year. Now, I have no doubt that when the government uses its majority here in a few minutes to get this proposal passed, and it will be opposed by the Labour Party, it will inevitably be reported, I'm sure, as the TDs are taking holidays for 3 months. Now, I think that misses the point here, because this is not about holidays, this is about politics. The reason that the government is doing this is that the government will have 3 months now when they will not run the risk of being defeated by a vote in this House. It will be 3 months of the period of time that they are serving out their notice, that they will not be challenged here in this House or questioned here in this House about any of their proposals. They will have 3 months to do openings, launches, events, news management, in the hope that they will get, in the hope that they will get.
Could we have the deputy without interruption? A deputy. Deputy Gilmour without interruption, please.
We'll see about that, Jackie.
If I was Deputy Healy-Rae, I think I'd keep well clear of Killorglin in mid-August. I hear that they do strange things to old bucks when they get them up on the... can't call that.
Yeah,
I can't call that.
Please.
I have a suggestion.
McEntee, please. Deputy McEntee, please. Will you stop engaging across the floor?
I have
and
a
allow the
suggestion.
deputy in possession say what he wishes to.
I have a suggestion in Cancorla for the government. If they really do insist on not having the Dáil in session until the 29th of September, could I make this suggestion to them? Would they come back here for one day at the beginning of September? Would they bring in the bill to hold the children's referendum? And would they bring in a motion to move the writ for the 3 by-elections, for the 3 vacancies that are held here, and that we'd at least use the month of September to get the children's referendum put before the people and adopted, get the 3 by-elections held. The last time that the writ was moved here, the government said that they didn't want to interrupt Dáil business by having the by-elections. You could have the by-elections now in September. You come in here at the beginning of September, one day, move the writ, bring in the bill to hold the children's referendum. Let's have it at the end of September, and at least have some political business done in the month of September, if the government is insisting that the Dáil can't be back in session until the 29th of September. But as for this proposal, the Labour Party is absolutely opposed to the proposal that the Dáil be closed down until the 29th of September.